Jesse made all his 7 sons to pass, and God says, I've not chosen them. My big question here is that, why is it that 7 children are home and the young one is not at home? If somebody is supposed to go to the forest to take care of the sheep, it's supposed to be the eldest. But why is the youngest going? Let me explain it to you. In the olden days, in the land of Israel, when you love your child, you don't send your child to go to the bush. Go and ask Jacob. He loved Joseph, so every day Joseph was in the house. And the other sons were in the bush. So which means David was not loved. Why was David not loved? Mr. Jesse intentionally sent David to the bush so that a lion can kill him. Why? Because anytime he sees David, he is not happy. Because David was born out of an extramarital affair. Let me explain it to you. David goes to Psalm 51 and says, in sin did my mother conceive me. So when Mr. Jesse got married, he gave birth to 7 children. Then he went outside and met one woman that he didn't marry, and David came out of it. So right now, Mr. Jesse has 7 sons and the other one. Because in the olden days, when your mother is not married to the man, when the man dies, you not get inheritance. Go and ask Jephthah. Go and ask Jephthah. Go and ask Jephthah. Okay. So right now, Mr. Jesse knows he's giving birth to 8 children. But when he's calling them, he says, I have 7 and the other one. The Lord told me to tell you, anybody here that people saw you as the other one, you are the best candidate for the elevation. You are the best candidate for the blessing. You are the best candidate for the elevation. Somebody say, hey, hey. Say, hey, hey. Say, my neighbor, you are the best candidates for the blessing of God. Everybody, please be seated, please. This is my first time here, and because it's my first time here, I'm becoming a bit nervous. So sit down for me. Amen. Sit down for me. Amen. Amen. I'm sorry. Everything I told you was my introduction. I have 2 minutes to finish my preaching. I promise you. Check your time. I have 2 minutes to finish my preaching. I'm sorry. Everything I told you was my introduction.